back to my YouTube channel, and I'm your girl King Hessel, and only female king in the planet. Born to be a queen, made to be a king by the world. Yes, and we're back to my YouTube channel, guys. I know it's been long since you last saw the face, so today we're making a simple and nice and easy recipe to make very fast if you're not in the mood to cook or you're just not looking for a heavy meal to eat. Okay, so this is for my rest people. We're making chicken breast, mash, and a green salad to go with it. And of course, to top it all off, we have what? Cheese sauce. So now, oh, and my cheese sauce is from scratch, guys. I don't buy anything. So now let's get our ingredients ready and let's get our stove ready. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna get our potatoes. You can use as many potatoes as you want. I'm just gonna use 4 because we are 3 in the house. Secondly, your chicken breast. Mine is crumbled. So crumbled, yes. Crumbled. We're gonna get our saucepan. We're gonna put it on the stove. So let's switch on the stove to heat it up. Then we're gonna heat up the stove. There we go. We're gonna add a little bit of oil. Gonna heat the oil. After heating up the oil, okay, you cover your meat, guys. Right, now that you've finally cut your potatoes, you're gonna rinse them thoroughly. There you go. We can also cut them in half to make a lot of potatoes, but we're not gonna cut them. Okay, wait, let's just cut them. So now we're gonna cut them. Knife. There you go. Knife. Not a lot of water into your saucepan as well. Not a lot. Just enough amount to cover the potatoes. Just enough amount of liquid to cover your potatoes. Once you're done, you're gonna heat up your stove. Heating up your stove, so there it's preheated. Then it goes onto your stove. Then we're gonna remove this extra pot because I have this extra pot there for nothing. Right. Now, after everything you do, you clear up where you're cooking. So I did that. I had my meat out for a very long time, so it's ready to cook. And for those that want a crumble, you can buy the frozen ones, the tender and tasty golden chicken. That is my go-to brand. If I don't want to be using cornflakes, or if I don't have cornflakes, or if I don't have bread, you throw this away. Wipe up. Clean up. Now we're gonna test if our oil is hot for our chicken to go in. Okay, not yet hot, how I want it. So we're gonna divert our attention back to the potatoes. Once we're done diverting our attention back to the potatoes, we're gonna look for salt. Salt. Now, I normally use a tablespoon. No, a teaspoon. Teaspoon of this. Teaspoon of salt. Just to cook, to add on to that. Then you're gonna cover your pot for it to boil. Alright, we want that to boil, and I think our oil is far ready. So we're gonna put it out. Yes, I love that for my meat. Yeah. So I put 3 at a go. 3 at a go. Now we're gonna get our green salad ingredients. First, like I said, tidy up. Then we're gonna take out the chopping board. So now back to our green salad. This is my 3 ingredients. Okay, wait, I forgot my feta cheese. Feta cheese. Where's my feta cheese? So I store my feta cheese inside of this with my olives. Cause yeah, why not? Then you're gonna have your green pepper, your cucumber, and your lettuce, right? Now, while we're doing that, you're still gonna have to keep your attention on your chicken flakes because we don't want them burning at the bottom. We just want them cooking properly and tenderly. There we go. Nice and crispy. And if there's space to add more than 3, you can add. So that we cook faster, right? Alright. Now back to making our salad. You're gonna break a few strands of the leaf. We're not that many, so I'm not gonna make a lot because okay, I know definitely we're not gonna eat it. So yeah. The little that we have in there, close up, put it back. Now, the best. We wash our meats. We wash them thoroughly. Wash. Now I learned a nice recipe. You can do it with a knife, or you can just break it yourself. That's how you want it. Right. Then we're gonna have our salad bowl. Once we have our salad bowl, we're gonna throw the lettuce inside. Lettuce, everything you use, wash and put away. Thank you. Don't forget. Alright. So we're still breaking a few strands there and there. Alright. There and there. Now, for this, we're not done. We're gonna use ice. We're gonna use ice cubes. Add them in there for a crunchy taste for the lettuce. Nice me chewing, yeah. There you go. Just a few, but in all the places that it needs to be. Then you're gonna let this set for a while you cut all the other ingredients. Now, back to this. Just an amount that you're gonna use. There it is. That you don't need. Now in the middle, you go with your knife. Alright. So now you don't want that because it's gonna make water in your salad. So what I best advise you do is this. Because you don't want water in your salad. That's definitely true. And this is also for the shaping of it. Shaping. Make sure everything's all out. Everything's all out. There you go. It looks like this. Then when you're done, you have two halves like that. In the middle again, middle section, you have two halves like these. I'm just gonna cut. Nicely cut. Nicely cut. Nicely cut. Then you're gonna be done with that. Then you're gonna add it to the salad bowl. Salad bowl is done setting. You can't see the ice cubes anymore. You add a gracious nice amount of it. Or you can just add all of it. Or you could just add all of it. So now mix. So I don't have carrots and I like adding carrots to mine. So we're just gonna use what we have. Okay. Now you're gonna let that set as well. Set. Now we're coming to our green pepper. This is what my green pepper looks like. Take a knife. We're gonna open it there. Oh, and don't forget we're cooking. You take the heart out. Everything. You can use your bare hands or you can use a spoon. Now you like using my bare hands. Cut it in half because you're just gonna need half of it, not all. The other remaining half, you can put it away. Cut it in strips. Nice strips. Nice, it does it. Nice, it does it. That's thin strips, guys. Thin strips. Right, there you go. Thin strips. Now you're chopping everything up. Chop everything up. Chop, chop, or dice. This is an easy fast meal for rest kids as well, guys. I mean, this is fast to make when you're lazy to cook. Because, I mean, everything is just pop, pop, pop. Thinly chop, thinly diced, guys. You dice it, 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 you dice it. Look for the bigger ones that came out big. Chop, 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 chop. Done. Now, our green salad, we're gonna add that. Now, finish off with cheese, feta cheese, cut it into pieces, and or you could also just crush it inside. to give it color as well as flavor. Now I'm gonna add my olives, 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 just an amount that you need. Voila. Mix, mix, mix it all in. Then you're gonna leave it in the refrigerator to set. There you have it. There you have it. Healthy green salad. Put in the freezer to set. Put in the freezer to set. Right. Now, time to check on our menu. Once it's like that, you turn it over. Ooh, golden brown. Turn it over. Sitting like that. Once it's like that, right. Once that is done, take your paper towel, put it out on the paper towel. So that the oil is lower your stove, lower your heat, because wow, these babies are fighting. Then you're gonna just put it in the right position where the heat is. Oh, our potatoes are even boiling. Potatoes are even boiling. So now, potatoes are boiling. We're gonna prep butter. Prep your butter. I use Rama. Rama. Parmalat milk. Parmalat milk. Because we're also gonna start with the sauce. What's so long? Then you're gonna have your Gouda cheese, your sliced cheese, or your grated cheese for the sauce. So, because we're gonna prep also the stove for the sauce preheated. I'm gonna use this one here, just like that. Preheated. You're gonna have your butter inside. Put it on the preheated stove. Sorry for a different pot, but yeah, any pot you want. Get preheated. Once it's melted, and it's giving you liquid mix, you're gonna add your dry ingredient. Now look at that. You're gonna have that, but once it's liquid, it's formed liquid. Once it's liquid, then that's when we'll add our flour. But for now, we're just gonna let it become this texture. And you're gonna use either half a cup of flour or a full cup. Now that's golden brown. This baby can be let off the stove gently. You don't want to burn anything, so you're gonna take it off. Switch off. You're gonna shift this pot. Now that's liquid. Now flour. 1, 2. Mix. It shouldn't make lumps inside, so you have to mix thoroughly till it becomes like this. Once you have this mixture, you don't get ready to add your milk. You see, it's this form. The flour is yellow because it took up all the rama. So instead of it burning, you're gonna add your milk thoroughly. So you take out the generous amount. You're gonna mix it. So you're probably gonna mix with the whisker. You can mix with the whisker. I just love using my spoon, but let me get a proper spoon to take out the lumps in order to remove these lumps. You can add another amount of milk till it's there. So I'm just gonna get my wooden spoon because I feel like I'm not doing the right thing with this spoon. So just generously until there's no lumps forming and like it's a batter. Okay. Now as you can see, our sauce doesn't have any lumps anymore. It's just nice and thick, but then I feel like it's too thick, so I'm just gonna add a little milk. So generously add milk until you feel like you have the texture that you want of your sauce. It shouldn't form lumps again because the liquid makes it form lumps. So you generously stir, like you stir. Muscle and gaining contest. Don't worry. Don't worry. You have that. Ooh, look at it. Then you're gonna let it boil before you can add your cheese. Or like I do, I generously just my cheese inside. Yay. Generously add my cheese. Ooh. While it's cooking, mix. Cheese sauce. Oh, my pot. There you have your creamy cheese sauce. Now we're done with our cheese sauce. Take it off the heat. Our mash is ready. We're gonna add milk. Milk to the saucepan. Milk. teaspoon Rama. That is done for. Yeah, I don't have. I don't. Now we're gonna mash. I don't want that. We're gonna mash our potatoes. Mash, mash, mash nicely. So mash, mash. Mm-hmm. Mash, mash, mash. Okay. Lower the heat because I'm burning. Mash, mash, mash. You can add cremora as well to your mixture. You can add cremora for the creaminess, but I also like giving it a cheese flavor. So we're gonna add that. That's why I don't add a lot of salt. You're gonna add your aromat original. Then you're gonna add it. Just a generous amount to it all. Mixed, mix. Now, what I like to do is for the creaminess of it all. We're gonna add Norox cream of mushroom soup to our mash. Let it have the creaminess with milk, of course. So generous amount of milk, not a lot. Just there you have your mixture. Oh, wait, let me add a little bit more milk. There you go. Let it cook to give it the creaminess that you want. And voila. Voila. Looks like pop, but it's not pop. That's it from King SI. Stay tuned for more cooking videos and vlogs.